How is it going again, Guardians? LVnative here with another Destiny video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at my Nightstalker setup whenever I'm running my Hunter Nightstalker in PvP. Starting off with the abilities, let's take a look at your grenade choices. Starting off things, we have the Spike Grenade, a grenade that attaches to any surface and emits a torrent of damaging void light. Then you have the Void Wall Grenade, a grenade that creates a horizontal wall of burning void light. This is a fun grenade to use, and I used to always exclusively run with this on my Nightstalker, and I still do from time to time just to change things up a little bit, but I usually run with the Vortex Grenade. A grenade that creates a vortex continually damaging enemies trapped inside. You can go with either of these two grenades, just whatever suits your playstyle. I just prefer the Vortex Grenade, it works well for me. Moving on to our jump. You've got a couple of good options here as well. You've got higher jump, upgrade double jump for even greater height. Better control, upgrade double jump for better directional control while in the air. Or the triple jump, just giving you one additional jump to use. For me, better control is by far my favorite option to run here. It's going to give you a lot more mobility while you're in the air. For our shadow shot, we have Blood Bond. Tethered enemies explode when killed, damaging tethered enemies shared to all. Black Hole. The Void Anchor has increased range, lasts significantly longer, and can tether more targets. Black Hole by far is what you should run in PvE, no questions asked. But for PvP, I don't like it that much. It's okay if you can get a bunch of people, tethered at once, but for me, it's all about Quiver when I'm running PvP. Got a couple of reasons. The main three reasons I prefer to run Quiver when I'm doing PvP are as follows. Reason number one, okay, pretty self-explanatory. Reason number two, and of course, let's not forget reason number three. It's just really nice to be able to use your tether on multiple enemies. Even if you miss a shot, you're going to be able to, usually get at least 2 kills with it as long as your aim is pretty good. You don't have to use them. I see so many people fire all 3, bam, bam, bam. You don't have to. You can hold on to it for a little bit like I just did there and be able to get another kill with it. So with the setup that I run, I don't get my super that often. So when I have it, I like to be able to kill more than one person with it. If I can get at least 2, I'm really happy. So even if you miss a shot, it gives you a little bit of leeway. You can still, reposition and get the kill. It is a fantastic perk to use for your shadow shot when you're running your Nightstalker. One quick thing to note about your shadow shot, you can also use it to shut down and pull people out of their supers as well. So it's got a lot of great utility. For your smoke, you can do Envenomed, which adds a toxin that damages enemies with inside it. Vanish in smoke. You and your allies near the smoke explosion vanish from sight. And you also have Snare. Allows smoke to stick to surfaces, detonating when enemies are near. It's very situational. I prefer either Envenomed or Vanish from sight. With PvP, go with Envenomed to get that extra damage. You combine that with the Vortex Grenade, or any of the grenades will work, but with the Vortex Grenade is how I like to use it. And that is what is referred to as the Wombo Combo. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this term, get used to it and learn to love it if you're going to be using this class, because it is what makes this such a strong class. It's got a very, very strong neutral game because of this ability right here. Neutral game, basically, if you're unfamiliar with that term, is how strong a character class is when it doesn't have its super. So this has a very, very strong neutral game, partly because of this Wombo Combo. It's just so good at zoning people off, getting people who duck behind cover. It'll finish them off just like that one did. Here I can wall off an entire, entranceway and either, deter people from trying to go through, or if they do, they're just going to get killed. The smoke basically, disorientates them and also damages them because of the Envenomed perk. And then you combine that with your grenade, which damages them while they're trapped. So the smoke kind of stops them from being able to escape that little vortex of terror, and your grenade just finishes the job off. So it's a really, really good potent combo to use, and it's referred to as the Wombo Combo. Now here, I know they're trying to get to that probe, disable it. I take one guy down, throw my Wombo Combo in there because his buddy is coming in to res him. It actually ends up getting the kill even long after I threw him. It just lasts for such a long time. Here, I zone off that area, and then I move on to get the kill around this corner. I end up getting the assist here, but I do get the kill from that wombo combo that's still going over there. So it lasts for a long time and can get you quite a few unexpected kills you might not have been counting on. Here I get the kill instantly, but I also zone his buddies off from being able to come through. It allows us to recover. This last one here, again, he just tries to duck behind for cover, but he has nowhere to go. He's completely trapped, and your wombo combo is going to kill him. For these here, go ahead and take whatever you like. I go with Path Unknown just because I like the way it distributes my points a little bit better, but pick whatever you like. Courage of the Pack, killing tethered targets increases your recovery and armor for you and nearby allies, stacks up to 5 times. Light of the Pack is going to give you extra orb of light for your allies when you kill tethered targets. And you also have Lockdown. Grenades and smoke effects last twice as long, allowing strong territory control. This is by far the perk you want to use when running that Envenomed and Vortex Grenade wombo combo. It allows you to ridiculously lock down a certain area because of how long that's going to sit there. For this perk, again, pick whichever one you like, however you like the armor, recovery, and agility to be distributed. Moving on to the last column, we have Keen Scout. Sprint and sneak faster, gain enhanced tracker, and the ability to mark targets that you damage. This is invaluable in a lot of situations, and I know plenty of people that run with this perk. It just allows you to be able to see exactly where people are on the map, and plus if you've damaged them, it puts a little marker on them so you can see if they're moving around corners and stuff. Predator. The void anchors fired from the shadow shot become traps that stick to surfaces and wait for prey. Very situational. I don't use it that much, mainly because Shade Step. That is what a Nightstalker is all about. The wombo combo and Shade Step is what makes this be one of the strongest neutral game classes that there is. So when you don't have a super, the Nightstalker actually thrives. It just allows you to, give you so much more mobility and more options that you normally wouldn't have had, with other classes. Here, I started taking damage. I duck behind cover with the Shade Step. I come back and re-engage after he's focused on my teammate. It allows me to duck behind cover really quick and get the kill when he tries to move in on me. It's just got so much utility. Here, I get a bad 2-on-1 situation. I get bodied. I got to get out of there quick. Shade Step out so he can't lock onto me. It's just fantastic. Another thing that Shade Step does is it will allow you to dodge and get out of the way of a lot of auto-tracking grenades that are out there that people like to use, like the Firebolt grenade or the Skip grenade. If you time your Shade Step correctly, those grenades lose their tracking ability on you and they will not hit you. If you get good at doing that, you will really, really ruin some people's days, because it is so frustrating when you know you're going to kill a guy by throwing a Firebolt grenade on him or something. He does a Shade Step and your grenade just does nothing. It is a fantastic technique to use. Later, I'm probably going to make a video strictly on how to use Shade Step properly. When choosing your armor pieces for this setup, go ahead and focus on your discipline and strength and max those out if you can, because it's going to allow you to get that wombo combo off more often, and that's what you want to be doing with this class. For your exotic armor piece, you can go with the Graviton Forfeit. What that's going to do is give you Shade Step for free, so it frees that slot up for you to run with something like Keen Scout, which is a great combo. I used to run with this all the time, and I still do from time to time. If you're specifically going to be running Trials of Osiris, I do recommend going with the Crest of Alpha Lupi. That is going to give you the quickest revive that you can get, not only for you but for your teammates as well, and it's invaluable in a matchup like Trials to get those quick revives. For most situations though, I'm going to recommend you go with the Bones Vio. What that's going to do, if you're unfamiliar with it, this is going to give you an additional jump, so your double jump automatically will become a triple jump. You combine this with the better control selection from your jump, and you have a lot of mobility now, not only through the air but Shade Step on the ground. It just makes you really slippery, hard to target, gives you a lot of mobility, and makes you really, really deadly if used properly. Alright, so that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this Nightstalker class setup build that I like to run with. I hope you guys liked it and found it enjoyable. If you did, go ahead and leave a comment in the section down below and smack that like button. Really helps me out. Also, I am going to leave a link here to a couple of other builds for my hunter that you can check out as well. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do not hesitate to smash that like button and leave a comment in the section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more great videos like this in the future. As always, this is LVnative, you guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one.